Yo, what is up? It is Nicky G with an X instead of the C, Cheeto Fan 33, and I'm just gonna say a little bit of my thoughts on the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight. Um, where do I start? I see a lot of comments made by people that I don't really think have any idea what they're talking about, and let me just say that I was pleasantly surprised with Logan. I think he did better than I thought he'd do. I figured he'd get stopped in the later round, 6th to 7th. TKO is my prediction because I figured he was going to be very tired and Floyd is just going to out endurance him. But Logan, I guess, survived, and whether Floyd let him survive or whether Logan could take the punches and let's not be ridiculous. You could tell when Floyd was trying to put him away there. Like I said, I don't know if he was trying to put him away, but he was trying to land big shots, and Logan took a couple big shots, and yes, he is significantly bigger, so he probably should be able to, but, I think it's impressive for anybody to be able to go 8 rounds of Floyd Mayweather, even if he wasn't trying. Um, so obviously, no doubt, Floyd's the better boxer, and I think if Floyd maybe took it as seriously as he could or tried as hard as he could have, we all know that Floyd definitely would have won. I think even if there was judges, Floyd definitely won the fight. The first 2 rounds, whether Floyd allowed it to happen or not, or tried, I think the first 2 rounds Logan won, and but it was really disappointing because you could tell about third to fifth round, Logan was really gassed, and it really showed. Um, he was clinching. Clinching was a very smart approach, though. It was better than just being tired and keeping his hands down because he did what he had to do when he was tired. But it was really disappointing because I was actually very impressed. I thought he was doing really good in the first 2 rounds with his jab um, when he wasn't gassed. But once he got tired a little bit more there, things started to go pretty downhill for him. Uh, but do I think he'd beat KSI? Absolutely. Even Floyd had to admit that he did better than he thought. Now, if Floyd and Jake fought, Jake might take a completely different approach, or Floyd might take it a little bit more seriously and take a completely different approach. And I think that kind of scares Floyd that Logan actually did as good as he did, because before that he was willing to fight them two in one night and super cocky. But now when asked about fighting Jake Paul, he has to talk to his team or whatever. Now, no, I'm not saying that Jake or Logan are a better boxer than Floyd by any means, but a couple years down the line and a couple years of more training for Jake, let's just say that I think that if Floyd were to fight Jake, then he'd take it a lot more seriously. Um, but yeah, I think Logan should keep boxing, and I think he's got a good jab. Uh, but yeah, I think Floyd definitely won the fight, and I think he could have won it by a lot or even stopped the fight if he really wanted to, or if there were judges. But yeah, not a knock on Logan Paul at all. Logan Paul did good. I think he surprised a lot of people, surprised himself and Floyd. He did prove a lot of people wrong. But I don't want to hear anybody say, like I saw in one comment section on TikTok, that if Logan survives more than 1 round of Floyd Mayweather, the greatest boxer ever, then he's better than Jake Paul. Don't get it twisted. Floyd definitely allowed him to go the first 4 or 5 rounds at least, if not all of them. He probably let him survive all of them, but at the least, he was never going to try to come in and knock him out in the first round because he wanted to put on a show for the people, and he wanted to put on a show. So Jake Paul would last all 8 rounds, I guarantee you, unless he just started throwing like crazy and got caught. But I can't imagine that Jake would try to go in and just swing for the fences because you're just not gonna technically beat Floyd Mayweather that early. But like I said, congrats to Logan. He fought a good fight. Not many KSI wouldn't have lasted that long. He either would have got too gassed, or he doesn't have as good of a chin as Logan. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think KSI would have lasted all 8 rounds with or without Floyd trying. I think he would have put himself away, quite literally. But those are just my thoughts. Yeah, congrats to Logan. Floyd fought a good fight. Both fought a good fight, and I think it was pretty entertaining. I know a lot of people are disappointed, but I think it was pretty entertaining for me at least. And yeah,